Another gland found in the skin is the sweat gland. Sweat glands open directly into the skin and discharge sweat through individual openings or pores. Sweating is one of the chief functions of the skin. The main value of sweating is the control of body heat, brought about by the evaporation of sweat from the skin surface. Most everyone sweats under one circumstance or another. Besides accumulating sweat, the skin is also constantly picking up dirt, dust, grit, and other foreign particles. Protect your skin. Keep it looking clear and fresh. Keep it clean. The best way to clean your skin is still the old-fashioned use of soap, hot water, and plenty of elbow grease. And the result is well worth the effort. You don't need scientific proof of it. You can feel it. Nothing can take the place of your daily bath or shower. This is the time to give your skin a good, invigorating workout. If there is no visible dirt to wash off, there are body odors to be eliminated by cleansing your skin of dried sweat, skin scales, and dust, which accumulate constantly. Your bath or shower should end with a brisk rinsing to carry away all soapy residue. This is really the best part of the shower. It stimulates the skin and wakes it up all over. Many men let their nails get long and ragged and ignore their cuticles. For good nail care, a nail brush is indispensable. Nails provide hiding places for bacteria. For this reason, you should give your nails particular attention whenever you wash your hands. After washing your hands, push back the cuticle while it's still soft and pliable from the soaking. Trim it occasionally, and keep your nails short and smooth. Like caring for the skin, proper care of the hair requires some understanding of its structure and function. Here's a strand of human hair greatly magnified. Notice the rough, scaly texture. You can imagine how dirt hangs on to anything like this. And there's another factor that causes hair to get dirty. Remember the oil glands that pump their oil out along hair shafts? Well, a healthy scalp has plenty of oil to which dirt will cling. So wash your hair frequently if you want to keep this constant accumulation of dust, oil, and sweat at a minimum. And nature gave you those teeth, too. To keep them always sparkling and healthy, first select a toothbrush that meets the approval of most dentists. If food particles become wedged in the teeth and you can't remove them by brushing, dental floss is often helpful. And so, the end of a perfect day. A few minutes in the morning and evening, and occasional checkups during the day, are all you need to establish and keep up good grooming habits. And you, by following these simple rules of body care and grooming, you too will achieve that quality of appearance, that feeling of well-being, so important to make your dreams of happiness come true.
Personal grooming is really important, especially if you're going to be working in a clinical environment with patients. You need to make sure that you are well-groomed facial hair, make sure that if you have longer hair that it's pulled back. Also, smells are very important. Whenever you go into a patient's room, there are certain patients that might have respiratory issues, or there's a whole bunch of things that could be wrong with them. So it's always important for a job interview to come in and not smell like cigarette smoke or any other offensive smell.
Howdy, I'm Eric Bowler. I'm the HR Generalist for International Paper. I'm asked to talk a little bit about what I expect to see a candidate when they come on in to discuss a potential opportunity for them. I expect these individuals to come in with, a professional look to them. I understand that if we're looking for mechanics and they got some dirt under their fingernails, that's good, that's all right. But come in looking like you want the position. Come in showing that you respect yourself and respect the person with whom you're speaking. Also, come in, showered, bathed, that kind of stuff. That helps a lot too. I've had to have some of those hard conversations with people, and let's face it, nobody likes to work with somebody who just is a little bit right.
Hi, I'm Christy Pugh. I am the HR generalist at Gerber, which is owned by Nestle. What we look for in candidates is how they're dressed. So we don't want somebody to come in blue jeans and t-shirts. Nice pair of pants, dress shirt works just fine. We try to tell them it's business casual when they come in. Make sure the hair's kept nice and neat. We've seen them, I've had them come in that are kind of scrungy. And so, but just the appearance, and then when you're talking, just be able to speak clearly where we can understand, because mumbling makes it really hard for us to be able to communicate. Let's see, when you come in, don't wear gobs of perfume. You are in a room that's generally very small, and there's going to probably, with ours, there's 4 to 5 people interviewing you, so a strong amount of perfume will make the interview process very long.
My name is Robert Childers. I'm the Human Resources Manager with Simmons Prepared Foods, the cook plant over in Van Buren. As we expect, like someone that comes in presentable. It's always best to not roll straight out of bed and come into an interview, which unfortunately happens often enough that we do sometimes have to mention it. You don't have to dress up in a full suit and tie. If you do, that's great. That does happen from time to time, and that really does make an impression. I always tell people, dress for the job you want, not the job you have. So that first impression really does last for a long time, and it really does help you get your foot in the door. Try to make sure you're not wearing anything overly revealing. Make sure you run a brush through your hair. Deodorant is your best friend. I hate saying that, but it happens quite often. Just basic hygiene it really does go a long way, because we've had multiple that have come through with the lack of that, and it can inhibit your chances based off of that first impression, as well as, since we do deal with a lot with food processing, we wonder if that's their first representation of themselves. If they're not sanitary, then are they going to be sanitary enough to be able to handle our product? So that can be a detriment to them being able to get a position for us.
My name's Teresa Phillips. I'm the recruiting manager with Sparks and Sparks Van Buren. When we hire a modality of people from all walks of life, what we would like you to do when you come in for your interview is we would like you to be professionally dressed. A business casual is good. Know what you're coming in to interview for. It's important to know why you want to be with the company, because that's going to be one of the questions, is why do you want to come work for Sparks Health System? What are you going to bring to Sparks Health Systems? What are you going to bring to our patients? Because that's our biggest area of concern. When you come in, we need you to be neatly dressed. We need your hygiene to be well done, so take a shower. Please do not wear perfume, and remember not to wear perfume not only for your interview, but don't wear it when you're at work. You're dealing with sick people who are very susceptible to smells, and so that's very overwhelming to them and can be a detriment to them. The other thing is, when you come in for your interview, please do not bring your cell phone in. Do not bring your children with you. You are coming to a professional job. You need to come in and present yourself as a professional. So that's what we would like to see in our applicants.
Hi, I'm Zach. I'm the Multimedia Marketing Director for WorkSource and all of its affiliates. So I'm supposed to be talking to you about personal hygiene and kind of things that you should know when you're walking into an interview. First and foremost, it's always a good idea to be freshly bathed. I know that seems kind of mean, but a lot of times when you come in smelling like you've been outside, we have a little bit of a harder time placing you out just because we don't want to be around you. It's not to be mean or anything, it's just you have to understand, when we send you to somewhere, you represent us and we want you to succeed, right? Another thing to know is that you probably want to brush your teeth and comb your hair. We understand not everybody's going to be a beauty model. We understand that not everybody's going to have the perfect hair, the perfect teeth, and that's okay. But just come in like you're proud of your appearance and you're proud to be there and you're proud to go to work. Because again, When we consider you for a job, we are considering you as a representative of our agency and who we are and what we represent. The other thing beyond that, come in wearing some decent clothing. We understand not everybody can afford the best clothes, and that's okay as well, but come in with whatever clothes you got. Make it look like you want the job, make it look like you've done the best you can to be there, because again, you're proud of who you are, you've got something to show. You're sure you're not there now, but you'll be there soon.